Okay, so throughout my paper, I talked about the clinical setting of occupational therapists. So typically within the setting, there is an occupational, a speech, a behavioral, and physical therapist that all work alongside each other with the same children in different areas. The OT rooms can be described as very sensory oriented. In some, there can be more physical items like swings, balls, or slides that help children with things such as balance or core strength. But in others, there can be more settings dedicated to intricate tasks such as like markers, Play Doh, or even paint that help children gain memory and strength in their hands or arms. Next, I talked about what it takes for someone to become an OT. Becoming an occupational therapist requires a master's degree along with licensing. Before you go after your master's, you'll earn a bachelor's degree, likely in related fields such as exercise science or psychology. Alongside with this, occupational therapists must pass the National Board of Certification of Occupational Therapists exam in order to become certified. The NBCOT certification allows therapists to use the title of the registered occupational therapist. All states require the OTs to be licensed in order to work as a registered OT. After this, I discussed the population served within the clinical setting along with common disorders seen. Within these clinics, there are clients of all ages and all disorders. There can be clinics where ages 2 to 18 need help with disorders such as autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, or Down syndrome, which is not limited to. Or there can be clinics where adults need help because of a traumatic accident such as a car accident or a stroke. In the next paragraph, I talked about who OTs are. Occupational therapy is so much more than a profession. I think of it as more of a way of life. OTs wake up every morning wanting to help people in need. They dedicate every day to help people who are not able to help themselves. There is no way to put a definition on this amazing setting or career. It is simply just not possible because every single therapist gets something different out of it due to the clients they have, where they work, or who they work with. It is a place where lives are changed, boundaries are tested, and growth is done. Occupational therapists do so much more within this profession, it is hard to put it all into one paragraph. Like I stated above, they work with so many different clients, ranging from children with disabilities to adults who have struggled with a traumatic accident or injury. They work with clients in any areas of need, but most are for fine motor or sensory elements. Along with this, the goal of therapy is different for every client. One child's goal may be able to walk with no crutches helping them stand up, where another client's goal is maybe to help them type their name on a typewriter without any help of a aid. The milestones range for each client who needs therapy.